She stood beside me at the company holiday party, hand resting lightly on my arm, telling everyone who asked that we'd turned a corner, that therapy had taught us radical honesty, and that she'd never keep secrets again. Her smile was bright, practiced. People congratulated us on making it through the rough patch. I nodded along, clinking glasses, while inside I was still waiting for the other shoe to drop. It dropped 20 minutes later when her coworker, Greg, pulled me aside near the dessert table, eyes glassy from too much bourbon, and said, "Man, I'm sorry. I couldn't keep carrying it. She and I have been sleeping together for 8 months. She begged me not to tell you, but watching her lie to your face tonight, I can't do it anymore. I'm Mason, 39, civil engineer with a firm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Olivia and I have been married 11 years. We live in a restored mill house in Noda, the one with the wide front porch where we used to sit every evening with a glass of wine and talk about our days. We have 2 kids, Ellie, 8, and Theo, 5, who still believe their parents are the safest place in the world. For most of our marriage we were solid. We survived infertility, job losses, my dad's cancer. We high-fived in the hallway when the kids finally slept through the night. Friends asked us for advice on how to keep the spark alive. Then last spring everything quieted. She started staying late at the office 3, 4 nights a week for strategy sessions. Her phone went everywhere with her, even to the backyard to water plants. We stopped having sex unless I initiated, and even then it felt like she was checking a box. I found her crying in the shower once and she said it was work pressure. I suggested counseling. She agreed quickly, almost eagerly. In session she talked about feeling unseen, about needing more independence. The therapist praised her vulnerability. I praised her courage. We left each appointment holding hands, promising a fresh start. At home she made a show of openness, left her phone face up on the counter, shared her location, so you never have to wonder. Volunteered details about meetings before I asked. I wanted so badly to believe the crisis had passed that I let relief override the quiet alarm still ringing in my gut. The office holiday party was held downtown at a rooftop bar overlooking the skyline. Everyone was dressed up, kids with the sitter, open bar flowing. Olivia wore the red dress I'd bought her for our anniversary, laughing easily with colleagues, introducing me as my rock. She repeated the story we'd rehearsed. We'd hit a rough spot, chosen honesty, and come out stronger. People toasted us. I toasted back, tasting nothing. I stepped away to get another drink and Greg intercepted me. Mid-40s, married, 2 teenage sons, always friendly at past company picnics. He steered me toward a corner where the music was softer. "Mason, I need to say something." His voice shook. "I've been sleeping with Olivia since April." The room noise faded to a dull hum. He kept going, words tumbling faster. "It started after a client dinner in Raleigh. Too much wine, a hotel bar, one night turned into more. She kept saying you two were working things out, that it would end soon, but it didn't. Tonight, hearing her talk about complete openness, I realize she's still lying to you. To both of us. I'm done being part of it." I managed to ask, "Does anyone else know?" He shook his head. "Just us. And now you." I looked across the room. Olivia was laughing at something her boss said, head thrown back, the picture of a happy wife. I walked straight to her, touched her elbow. "We need to leave." She read my face and didn't argue. We said quick goodbyes, blaming an early morning with the kids. In the elevator down I asked, "Is it Greg?" She went very pale under the makeup. "He told you." "That's not a denial." She stared at the floor numbers descending. "Yes. It's been Greg. 8 months. She nodded. All the therapy, the phone on the counter, the speeches about honesty tonight, was any of it real? Her voice was small. The therapy was real. I do want to be better. I just couldn't stop seeing him. I thought I could fix both things at once, keep our family and keep the part of me that felt alive with him. Alive. The word landed like a slap. And tonight? Telling everyone we turned the corner. I wanted it to be true, she said. I thought if I said it out loud enough I'd choose you. The elevator doors opened to the lobby. Cold air rushed in. In the car I drove while she sat silent, mascara streaking. When we got home I paid the sitter, checked on the kids, tucked them back in. Olivia stood in our bedroom doorway watching me. I'll sleep in the guest room tonight, she said. No, I answered. Pack a suitcase. Go to your sister's or a hotel. I need space to think and I can't do it with you here. She started crying then but didn't fight. She packed while I sat on the porch in the December chill until her taillights disappeared. The weeks that followed were mechanical. I took the kids to school, cooked chicken nuggets, read the same bedtime stories on autopilot. Olivia asked to come home for Christmas morning with the kids. I said yes because they deserved one more normal holiday. We opened presents under the tree like actors in a play we both knew was ending. In January we started mediation. She moved into an apartment uptown. We worked out a custody schedule that keeps the kids' lives as steady as possible. She still attends their soccer games and school plays. We sit on the same bleacher row and cheer in the same places. We're polite. Sometimes we're even kind. I kept the house, repainted the bedroom a calm gray, turned her office into a playroom. I run again in the mornings, joined a dad's group at church, started cooking meals I actually enjoy. I've gone on a few dates, nothing serious yet. Trust rebuilds slowly. Greg left the company in February. Olivia says it's truly over between them. I believe her, not because I trust her word but because I no longer need to police it. If the person you love promises radical honesty while still guarding pieces of their heart, believe the actions, not the performance. Real openness doesn't need a stage or an audience. It just shows up quietly every day. I learned that from a drunken confession at an office party, and though it cost me the marriage I thought I had, it gave me the clearer sight to build something honest, starting with myself.